Hello, I'm Donna. Welcome to my pretend cooking show. We're making homemade yogurt this week. I made it in Instapot. This is part 3. I have 2 other parts before this one. And then so you want to be sure and look in the description. It'll show you a link to each one so that you can be sure to follow all the steps. This is our final step in getting our Greek yogurt into, we're putting it in our containers today. It's complete, it's ready to go. And I'm gonna also have a bonus video later on what to do with the whey. Let's start off with the whey. Let's get this going. I've got some jars here. As I explained in the earlier videos, the whey is what drips out when you strain out the liquid from the milk fat. So in here, I've got my milk fat. This is the yogurt in here. Let me put it aside here. Right now, I've got some canning jars, and I just pour it up in there. It's a clear liquid. It's not clear, it's kind of yellowy. I don't know what color to call that. It's a little bit like pickle juice. And I think I should be able to fill 2 of these with this whey. As you can see what the whey looks like. It's translucent and like I said, it has a little bit of a pickle juice look to it. It's just the natural part of the liquid that comes that the milk has in it naturally. And so I'm gonna pour this up. And the reason I pour this up is I'm gonna save it because there's lots of different ways you can use this. Now, of course, if you decided after watching part 2 that you'd rather just have drinkable yogurt, you're not going to have this as a to have to drain off, but it does have a lot of good usefulness to this. I use it in my garden, and I'll also, you can use it in cooking. So we'll talk about that in another video. So I'm just going to jar this up real quick. Excuse me, my nose is being testy. Okay, so here's my yogurt. So I'm going to take off the towel and take this off. I had just put that on there so that the towel didn't get stuck in the yogurt. It's just more to have to try to get off. So it's going to gather it up and lay it on the counter. And here inside here is the yogurt. If you can see that. Now, I always save these leftover containers for the yogurt. It's just, you know, from previous times making it. And you just start scooping it in there. It is a little runny, but it's not, and as it sits, it'll thicken. And it's really thick at the bottom here. The part that was closer to the towel, of course. But I'm just going to keep scooping it up into here and filling these containers. I don't remember how many containers this does. I have 3 of them here. I think it's going to be plenty. Now to this, what I have discovered I really enjoy, I'm not doing sugar right now at all, except with some exceptions. And one of the exceptions is I like putting into the container a little homemade vanilla. I make a really good homemade vanilla, or you can use store-bought. And I need to really pay attention to how much vanilla I'm putting in there so I can instruct you on what to do if you want to. But I kind of start out low, like maybe a quarter, half teaspoon into a container like this, maybe a 1/4 cup sugar. It's all up to your own personal taste. But making a lightly sweetened vanilla flavored yogurt is so yummy, just so yummy. Now, rather than bore you on the whole process here, this is it. You're just going to package up your yogurt, put it in the fridge. I will make a comment later in the description, or maybe I'll add it into the comment section of how many of these I actually fill up using the 1 gallon. When I make this, it's just kind of an easy going, we'll see what happens, whatever. So I really don't remember, but I think it makes about 3 of these containers, which is, I don't know, they're 32 ounces. 32 ounces plus, yeah, I've got this whey that's going to be great for your garden. I actually had some whey left over, because I keep it in the fridge. The leftover whey, I used it that I had from the previous batch I made. And I put one of these quart size, and put it into a 5-gallon bucket, fill it up with water, and I use it to put on my plants. You can also use it as a fungicide and spray it on the leaves. That is very helpful. The only thing I would say is be sure to strain this through a strainer first, because there can be some settlement in the bottom, and you don't want to get that in your sprayer because it'll clog it. But so many good uses for this. You could drink it. It's all good. It's all good for you. But that's what you're going to get out of 1 gallon of milk, is a lot of yogurt and a lot of whey. And you get even more drinkable yogurt if you don't drain that out. I think next time that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to skip this step. Next time, maybe try the drinkable yogurt, because we sometimes make smoothies and we end up adding milk back into it. Kind of a waste. I may just keep it as all drinkable. Anyhow, I wanted you to see that it is not that hard to make your own yogurt. If you have an Instapot, it's really super easy. It tastes good. You know what's in it. It's a little rewarding. So, and it's so much cheaper. So, I'm so glad I got to tell you all about making your Greek yogurt at home. Hopefully you make it and enjoy it. And I'll finish this up while you're after I get off of here. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks.